All right. Kind of another weekend review here, and this is going to be we're going to review the tenant. I'm getting phone calls as we get started here, so we're going to review this tenant that she was in Airbnb, went direct guest, and then oops, way away from me, and then she went rogue there, and I guess I'll cut the Bluetooth on in case anyone wants to call in. We're going to be here probably for another 30 minutes or so. So any comments, questions? But this is from this past week. We stream. You know how it goes around here. We stream
24/7, 365.
That's correct. 24/7, 365. And so we have a lot of content, and oftentimes we don't get to do clips of it. Sometimes we need a proper react for some of these videos. I mean, some of the content that we cover is so amazing. Well, since we're not streaming continuously today, I figured I'll come in with some of the reacts to some of the content that we saw. And I think this may have been the most amazing video, even more so than the sexual offender that we covered in the other video. And this was a video of a lady. She said she was an orphan. She was an Airbnb guest turned direct. She was paying $325 a week. Anyone remember her? And people kind of felt sorry for her, and we decided to send her some money directly. I'm having microphone issues. We decided to send her some money directly to her by Cashapps. Not to me, but to her. And so we're going to play a little bit of that here. I'm going to put your Cashapps up. Let me put your Cashapps up here. This is a human interest channel. I am John Galt. You've met and seen me before. So give me 1 second. Let me put your Cashapps up before you start talking, okay? Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. You guys open up your Cashapps and get ready to donate something.
Yeah, I'm about to send a Cashapps now.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Cashapps. Shit. Give me 1 second. $. See what this shit is. C-K-A. How do you speak? Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Shit. Okay. Shit. Let me see. Make sure I got it right. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it right. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it right before give me 1 second. Let me make sure I got it right. Shit. You see her Cashapps up on the screen here. Don't send her anything, but that was her Cashapps. We displayed on the screen. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Damn, did I get that wrong? Is it showing? Okay. Shit.
Yeah, it's up.
It ain't showing. Is it showing, guys? I can't fucking see.
It's up.
Oh, okay. I got it.
John, it's showing. Yeah, it's showing.
I got it. Okay, so it's SHATERICKATURMAN. Is that correct?
Yeah, right.
It's $, right? $, and this is Cashapps, correct?
Yeah, I went to it. I verified it.
You said
Okay.
That was Get Crack verifying it. And again, here we're collecting the Cashapps. We're collecting money for a tenant of John Galt here. And she presently owes me money if she wants to continue staying there. And here we are collecting money directly to her. Verified it, Crack, you verified it?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so the people this is a human interest channel. It's a business channel. I'm John Galt, the urban landlord. You've met and seen me, correct? Anyway, people wanted to hear, I guess, your orphan story. If you want to talk about your orphan story, guys, if you have questions, feel free to chime in.
Wait. I got two questions off rip, John. How do you pronounce her name? And then also, how did she find out about the channel?
My name is pronounced Jessica Terman, and basically, someone sent a text message to the phone messaging, which is my colleague's phone, because I'm at work right now, and my phone was lost over the weekend. someone sent the link and the info to call in. They just sent it randomly just through a text message.
All right. Okay. Okay. That was your question. Did she answer your other question, HB?
Wait. How do you pronounce your name?
Shaterica Herman.
Shaterica.
Okay.
There we go.
You want to start off with the orphan story? I think that was the most interesting part, right? You want to tell us your orphan story?
Essentially, both of my parents were immigrants, and they joined the military, and they were kicked in the line of duty. And I've been pretty much on my own since I was 13 years old, and I took care of my siblings. I had to do my part to keep us all out of the system.
Hey,
I went to college.
Hold on for 1 second. Where are you an immigrant from?
My father is Jamaican. My mother is from Panama.
You said Panama?
Yes.
My electrician is Panama. Okay, Panamanian. Okay, go right ahead.
So yeah, like I said, they were killed until they were overseas. I moved around a bunch growing up as a kid. Consequently, my parents were in the military, and I've been in DC for a majority of my life. I was born and raised here. I haven't lived here for life, but this is my home. But most of my family still lives overseas. So as far as like financial support, we don't have because they're not in a place to help me with money, and I don't have to. It's kind of like, money is always becomes like people. So I do my best to keep jobs like before. I'm a certified hospitality trainer. I have a salary paying job. Like I work 70 plus hours a week.
Hey, let me
I'm just
ask you,
a hardworking young woman.
Yeah, you seem like you seem like and I didn't have a problem with you when you checked in, and I allowed you to direct book, correct?
Yeah.
And direct booking is cheaper than booking on Airbnb, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Someone says, "How old are you?" Well, you don't have to tell us your exact age. Are you under 30?
I'm under 30. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Someone says she speaks well. Okay, fair enough. What else? So you say you spent most of your life in DC. Your parents were in the American military?
Yeah.
Okay. In case people are interested. Any other questions?
Hold on.
Any other questions?
What was the so growing up in the orphan, what age did she become an orphan?
I was 12.
Oh wow.
And my siblings, I have younger siblings.
Can you ask her what what that experience was like growing up as an orphan at 12?
Yeah. What was the experience like growing up as an orphan? Someone wants to know.
It was very tumultuous. I mean, it's really disgusting the way that kids are treated in the foster care system. And it was always a priority for me to never wind up in the system. So I got my first job when I was 13 years old. And as far as my living situation, like at the time, I was like staying with teachers because I've always been a high achiever in school and a scholar. I graduated Temple University magna cum laude. I'm very, very educated. And I do take a lot of pride in that. And it was very hard. I don't really know. It was by the grace of God that like I said, I didn't wind up in the system, and I had good support as far as my school and my teachers and my superiors from that sense.
Did you experience any?
And
Hold on. Did you experience any abuse in foster care?
I did. Like I said, that's one reason why I'm a huge advocate for just giving back to people, especially to children and youth, because they don't really have a say so and they don't have a way to protect themselves. So that's always been something that I'm very passionate about. Is working with youth in the foster care system, or children who don't have parents, or whatever walk of life they come from. You know, it's a very serious thing. And like I said,
You can see the comments on the screen. You see Universal Jones says she sounds like a good girl, Panamanian girl, Caribbean. Lost her parents, came here to make a better life for herself. You can hear the human interest story that you can only find here on the Urban Landlord, me, John Galt.
I'm the type of person, like I'm very big on character. I'm very big on integrity. Which is why I was forthcoming with you about
you were pretty forthcoming. I will give you that, right? I said that to you. I read your text. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I am John Galt.
No worries.
I am John Galt, the Urban Landlord. It is something that I would love to impress upon you. You know, excuse me. You know, one day I'm going to have children, you know, your age, right? I do have children, but they'll be your age at one point. And I hope that I can impress upon them, like, how to, you know, go about dealing with the world and, you know, dealing with people. And, you know, oftentimes you can be behind the 8 ball, and it's like how you know, work your way out of it. It really determines, you know, kind of your path. And, you kind of have to be straight with people. Like, you know, when you knew that you probably were going to be short, you know, I'm a very reasonable guy. You'd have to say that, right? Right. Yeah, I'm a very reasonable guy. You know, I let you go off the books with Airbnb. I don't have to do that. A lot of Airbnb hosts don't let you do that, right? Right. And like, you just have to be straight. Like, when you know that you're going to be short, you could have come to me the same way you came to me and said, hey, let me go off the books with Airbnb and say, yo, Mr. Galt, I'm be a little bit short. I can have X amount on Tuesday and the rest of it on Wednesday or whatever. And that would have gave me, you know, a different perspective, because I did have a decent, you know, I didn't think anything negative of you up until that point. But, you know, and it isn't you. It's so many other people that have tarnished your image, that and they've come before you. You understand? Like, all the other tenants that come in and out of that house, and they don't pay, they bullshit, cause problems for other people. And then so every time I see somebody that looks like you start to be like, oh, is there gonna be some problems here? And you know how it is. It's just like you date men, right? I'm assuming you date men, and every time you meet a guy, you probably think about, well, how was my interaction with the last guy? Is he gonna be a cheater? Is he gonna be a player? Is he gonna be this or that? And that's the kind of way it is from a landlord's perspective. So I hope you don't take it personal. But I gotta get the people to straight here. I gotta get the people to straight here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is a, you know, kind of an informative channel, a human interest channel as well. That's why I wanted you to come up here when you told me you were an orphan. And we have your Cash App on the banner right now. I'm not sure if you're watching.
Yeah, John, I'm trying to find the Cash App, but I can't.
Someone said they can't find you in Cash App. Let me make sure I get it right.
Chat.
Yeah, you got to hit the link.
Do I have it right? Do I have it right there? It's SHATERICKA Terman.
John, if you
TERMAN.
click the link.
Let me ask you this.
She has a black and white picture.
QR code.
How many landlords do you think would give you an opportunity to get up here and tell your story and
Not
monetize.
many. I'm not gonna debunk that at all. I appreciate.
Hey, John, tell her.
The grace.
And that was the first day when the cash was flowing and people were doing her a good gesture. She talked nice and pleasant, like you'd expect a Temple University grad to talk. But then when she didn't pay me after collecting who knows how much money from all of the people in the panel, well, then at that point, you know what they say.
I am the landlord to the first.
And it's time to go at that point. And I'm going to tell you guys how she responded the next day when she called into the stream. And this is her. She's sounding like a totally different person. I want you to know that Portia J is one of the people that donated to her Cash App. So you'll see that here Portia J will be up on the panel. And again, Portia J gave her a considerable Cash App. And I just want you to listen to this. This is maybe a day or so later after she called in. And 2 days later, I think. Here we go. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You talking about somebody stole your shit, so what?
What you mean, so what?
So what? What are you saying? Let me slow it down. So she's accusing me. I packed up all the things at this point, and she's saying that there was some bleach missing. And so we're going to hear her.
What you mean, so what?
Stole what? What are you saying?
You feel like you talking about you don't know the fuck my shit is gone. You packed all of my shit up and you put them in trash bags, but you for conveniently took my bleach. Nigga, stop playing. Yes, you did.
You calling me about some bleach?
You did, Mo. Why would you do that? Nigga, you're petty as
Mo. She wasn't using those terms, Mo, when we were offering her Cash Apps, though. But once the Cash App stopped flowing, that's when I turned into Mo.
Fuck, you're trifling as shit, and nothing good is ever going to come to you. I rebuke you in the name of Joshua.
You think I stole your bleach?
You took my bleach, nigga. What are you talking about?
Ma'am, my Cash App.
No, don't call me ma'am. No,
okay, what would you like me? When I tried to pay her for the bleach, when I offered her the money, she wouldn't take it.
I've been very nice. I've been very fucking calm. You packed all of my shit up and you put it in trash bags and you put it the fuck outside.
I did that.
And you think that niggas don't know how to get back in that house? Bitch, you're tripping.
Well, look, I was going to ask
I've been very fucking nice to you. Why the fuck would you take my shit?
Ma'am, if you let me...
And I've been paying you my fucking money, Mo.
If you let me respond, I was going to say, if you want me to Cash App you some money for the bleach.
I do. Right, I do.
How much was your bleach? And how much was the bleach, you might say?
How the fuck my fucking detergent was in the bags, but my bleach wasn't.
So you think they stole your bleach? Someone stole your bleach?
Nigga, which one of y'all packed my shit up? You packed my shit up. You told my nigga that earlier.
So you think I stole your bleach?
I don't give a fuck what you did, but you took my shit is missing.
All right, so.
And it's so convenient. It's so funny how everything else was in the bags except for that. Yeah. Why would you do that?
All right. It could have been my mistake. I want you to remember at this point, she had collected probably $300 in Cash Apps from strangers. And they had given her money unseen, no strings attached.
No, it wasn't your mistake, nigga. You did that intentionally. I see your character. You are not a good person. You are a very fucked up individual.
Well,
and you go on live and go fucking harassing people on YouTube live to get your fucking little dick point across. And you did that shit for what? You could have led with the fucking people talking to me and giving me Cash App and blessing me. You went on live and broadcasted that shit and posted my friend's number and did all that trifling ass shit that you did. And I'm disgusted with you because you're older black man and you have fucking daughters.
I seen the Cash App for the bleach. I seen the Cash App for the bleach. What's your Cash App? We had a Cash App up here. I gave you
my Cash App. Nigga, what are you talking about? Yeah. I gave it to you.
How much did the bleach cost you? So I know how much to send you. Let me know.
Send me $10.
Cost more than $5.
I'm gonna send $10 for some bleach. If you think this was really about bleach, you gotta be kidding. This ain't about bleach, ladies and gentlemen. Need $10. Right? $10.
You can send her $5.
Why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? Shut up, bitch. Whoever the fuck is in the background, bitch.
That's the bitch that gave her one of the biggest Cash Apps. Shut up, bitch.
Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
Bitch,
I sent you money, but you know,
the fuck you talking to, bitch? No,
it's fine.
No.
You know,
I don't think she knew who the fuck she was talking to. She was talking to someone that had donated her money out of the kindness of her own heart. She didn't know who she was talking to.
We're praying for you. We're praying for you.
You're violent. You are fucking dirty. You are trifling. You are
It's
low.
okay. We're praying for you. We're praying for you.
She off that Remy. She off that Remy tonight.
She is. Isn't she off it? I sent her a big Cash App. So
I sent her a big Cash App.
Hit her Cash App. And
I'm pretty sure she's still drinking off of it. It's cool.
Yeah, we hit her Cash App, and I told her, like, you have a beautiful voice. And you know, it's so sad. She's so gifted. She's so gifted. And God has blessed her with it.
And what Portia is talking about is that she's gifted in that she can sing. The lady has the ability to sing, but she's wasted that gift clearly. She's a Temple graduate talking like she's a street woman. And we tried to validate the story where she said she was shot down in Atlanta working in a hotel bar or something like that. We couldn't validate it. Nevertheless, people donated her a lot of money, and that is kind of how she showed her respect and her appreciation for it. So just one of those stories that I wanted to recap this week. And again, I thank you guys for joining. I'm going to look through some of the comments before I get out of here. Any questions, comments? Yeah, San Jose, you missed that one. That was a good one. That's right. While Shrew was there, bleach is not necessarily a hot commodity, but it was for her that day. Well, anyway, thank you guys. I hit the like, share, subscribe, and share this video with someone. And as well, you can always support the stream by hitting the Cash App here at the bottom in the banner. And we're also accepting Streamlab contributions now from Streamlab. You can see that is pinned to the top here. So multiple ways to support the stream. Again, we thank you all.
Oh shit!
If you can't pay, you better pray. John Galt's coming.
Hey, Stu, your rent's due, motherfucker. And don't be pulling up, falling down the stairs, shit on me, you hear? Hey, you conscious?